Survivor Lois Season 3, Episode 12. We are finally going to finish this season next week, so I'm really excited. And this episode also is going to feature Lex Luthor. I wonder how they're going to introduce him. They kind of like teased and do a trailer about Lex Luthor, but I really want to see how they do it in the show. And this episode is about that, so let's get into it.
Even if there was ever a time to push myself, it's right now, because he's coming after us.
Finally, we're meeting Lex Luthor. Who is that? Yeah, free man.
Gather my things. I'm a free man.
Yeah, I said that.
Why don't you just talk to me about it?
Talk about this anymore, Junior. I want to forget that accident ever happened and move on.
Yeah, I get it, but it wasn't Superman who saved us, Sarah.
Okay.
Maybe there is someone out there our age. If so, guy's a total badass, right?
But
Don't say anything, Jordan.
Organized all the Luther files?
She texted me earlier. She's still sick. You sure you want to go to the Gazette?
I appreciate it, honey, but we need to do this. Managers get in touch with you?
Yeah, this story feels huge. And since you're the first person to report on Superman, I was hoping I could pick your brain.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
What do you need to know?
I don't want to hear about any more supply issues.
I mean, she didn't have a choice then, just say sure.
Looks like you're having the same kind of day I am.
Worse.
You want to talk about it?
It's about Jordan.
Honey, it's gonna take some time.
What? No, it's not about us. It's...
If he doesn't want to talk to me, fine, whatever, grow up. But he was talking about the whole superhero thing at school today.
What?
He was bragging about it. He said that if there was someone that saved me and Junior, that person is a hero.
Oh, yes. It's not wrong. I mean, obviously.
Dad to Junior to everyone, all for him, and then he just goes and brags about it.
I don't think he was trying to brag. I think he was just trying to make sure the situation comes down,
If he doesn't care about a secret, I shouldn't either.
Where is he going? Why is he walking?
hey, give me some of that bazoom buzz. Hey, you mind passing those cheesy tots to Mary? Thank you.
Are you even old enough to go in this?
Starting right now, no more saves. Not until this all dies down.
Hey, I don't mean to intrude. I saw your car out front. Hi, Sam.
She's here to talk about, Jordan bragging about saving Sarah. Seriously.
Meeting circuit.
Haven't quite mustered the nerve, you?
Still working on it.
Thank you. You guys, I'm sorry to just show up and drop this on you. It's just...
It's always dramatic, like every move they always make sure if somebody's walking in a town, they make sure that he's walking in the middle of the road. Why do that? It's not necessary. You can walk on the other side. What if you don't hear a car coming and you just get hit? It's not necessary.
Hey, looks like you got a new customer. Sal, you can keep your teeth. And maybe you can still walk.
Is Lex Luthor a really good fighter? I think so. No, I think he's a good fighter. Never mind.
You want these? You should have taken my offer.
Dude is rich. I think that's why he said that, you know. I thought he was gonna kick their ass, but yeah.
All I want is a fair shot. Why does it matter who my dad is, you know? Maybe you're reading a little too much into
We can talk about all of that later. Right now, your dad and I need to talk to Jordan alone.
I don't think it matters if he is right there, you know.
My mask covers my face, so what if someone sees me?
So what? The Daily Planet won't stop calling your granddad about the Smallville Samaritan.
Comes with what you can do. Obviously, I was wrong. Until we say otherwise, you're done. No using your powers in public. Need to hand in your suit.
We all know that he's gonna do it anyway. He is gonna do it anyway. This episode, in fact.
Well, I got his suit.
How'd that go?
Not well. Yeah, he's pretty upset.
Maybe that'll change once he sees this.
She posted it already?
I would have done the same thing. I did do the same thing, actually, with you.
Okay.
John said that?
John's the kind of kid who wants to earn his own spot. You know, be judged on his efforts and no one else's, especially mine.
Yeah.
Please, Kyle, don't make a big deal out of don't make a big deal out of this.
John loves being here.
I'm happy I can help.
I'll let you get back to it.
You're not driving me. I'll walk.
This man is gonna take you the entire episode walking from the prison to, Smallville. I think that's what he said.
Here's something I want. You're gonna help me get it. Well, if you come here to bribe me, then they'll wait 5 minutes.
He said, no, I'm not gonna give anyone my money. No. But you are gonna do everything for me for free. But I'm rich though, I'm a billionaire.
No work around here.
Dude is a super villain everywhere.
As promised. Think I should tell my men to stop? No. We're gonna be here a while.
He's enjoying this. Can't wait to see Minnesota, to be honest. Just like in the animated movies and TV shows.
You wanted to speak to me?
Yeah, okay, just keep me posted. No sign of him yet.
They're expecting him to, arrive there, but he's coming. He's going to see Lois. He's coming for Lois.
Dramatic effect. Build up the hype.
That's not really his style, though.
So wherever you want.
Why'd you send your mom to talk to my parents?
I didn't send her, she just went.
Yeah, it seems like the running theme of this episode,
That's not really my fault. That's a tornado warning.
And this time, he's gonna do something. And honestly, I don't blame him if he does something because, people are gonna die if he doesn't do something. So,
Take over in the basement.
Oh. Why are they stopping on the middle of the road?
Get to the underpass and lay down! Go!
Oh.
Get down low!
Yeah, wait. For your safety, do it.
You shouldn't be here! I can help you! I don't need your help! Go home, Jordan!
It's not the time to do this, you know.
Get away from the window! Go under the desk!
So not exactly under the desk. Well, people can see that it's not just Superman, there's somebody else there.
Get down low! Down! Get down!
I don't know how this works, you know, frost and how does that reduce, you know? Don't get it. Well, it somehow went. Well, you made it public. Now majority of people know. This is gonna be interesting for the next episode, you know. Oh yeah. He's not able about this, you know. And we can all see that he's doing it for the film, to be honest, right now. We are in trouble. We are in trouble.
It's damn near everywhere. We may have stood a chance before, but now with footage? By morning, the whole world's gonna know you exist, kiddo.
You completely disobeyed me.
I was just trying to help.
I told you I didn't need your help.
On top of that, why didn't you just fly away? You could have
When
disappeared
is it?
before
Yeah.
anyone realized you were there.
I don't know.
You don't know? You landed right in front of them.
Because he wanted it to be seen. I'm not supporting him anyway.
For everything we warned you would happen if the world found out you existed right now, you what? You just forgot?
Yeah, Lex Luthor's gonna try to kill you, but you don't get it.
Well, you better start caring.
Why? Because you're telling me to.
We are your parents.
Out until we tell you to.
Grounded forever.
Do that to me again.
Oh, the effects of violating kids.
Careful as you are, Clark. People see him around town enough. Track his flight paths. Someone's gonna put two and two together.
Yep. And Lex Luthor is about to arrive, so yeah, this is going out of hand. He needs to stop, you know. Film riding.
Did you see it?
Was it 20?
Like I said, I was gonna have to face him at some point. Guess now's as good a time as any.
Oh yeah, this is about to get interesting.
I see you managed to keep your release a secret.
Warden Ellis made a few calls. Helps having powerful friends. Fly him out in the country. Not what I expected from you. Lots changed since I went away. You got pregnant. Had kids. Twins are what, 16 now?
You and I are not discussing my children.
Does he know Clark is Superman? Because it doesn't seem like he knows.
Doctors are optimistic.
Funny how that worked. You got sick. And your cancer led you to Bruno. Mine looks like my ride's here.
Don't ever come back.
Then you'd better retire.
No, I'm not retiring anytime soon.
Tell Superman he's next. Right on time, Otis.
I hope Jordan was listening to this, maybe learn some life lessons.
Should be on 20.
Even in prison, he was living the boss life. Yep. Oh, that's yeah. I can't even find words to say. Derek is back.
How do you want to approach?
Zombie, Superman, seriously. Well, guys, that was Superman last episode 12, and I don't know, honestly. I don't wanna say I hate this episode because I don't hate it at all. I really don't, but I don't really love it at all. There's something missing about this episode. Not missing exactly the way they try to approach the stories, how similar some of the stories were, especially between the boys. I really didn't like that aspect of the story. Uh, the fact that they focused on, not focused as such, but he sort of gave the second story of Jordan and his secret, and also, Jonathan, and also, the issues between, revealing secrets, or complaining about who said what and who said what. I really didn't like that part of the story. I just felt childish. I know, especially Jordan's side. Uh, I know why they're doing this. I think, especially the next episode, I think they're gonna kill off Superman, but we'll talk about that later. I think the reason why they're doing this is to, make sure that Jordan actually learns from his mistake. Because this episode, the focus is more on Jordan doing something that he's not supposed to do. He's trying to reveal himself to the world, and he actually did it. And this comes with its issues. Especially knowing that Lex is out there, and Lex, isn't just Bruno. Bruno didn't really care. He just cared about carrying his, wife. But when it comes to Lex Luthor, he wants to destroy Superman and Lois. And knowing this, especially now that it's out on social media and everything, knowing that there's somebody else who also have same powers as Superman, he's gonna put two and two together and know that Lois had children like I don't know 16 years ago, and there's also a kid around dressing up, and so there's the same superpowers as Superman, which means this guy is also the same age as Lois' children. He's gonna put two and two together and figure out that Clark is Superman, and the boys, at least one of them has superpowers. based on the year, he's actually gonna know that it's Jordan, so he's gonna also try to kill him too, so that the world will have no Kryptonians. It's like he's a rule of nature trying to kill all Kryptonians. And you know what? I think he's gonna try to kill all of them. And I'm just saying this based on what I'm seeing. That's what they're trying to set up. But the way they did it in this episode of Jordan is really, just being a little bit rude. I don't like that part. I wish they did make a little bit more effort to put Jordan in a situation where he has to choose between either he has to keep the promise that he made to his parents or he has to save the people. And this way, the way they did it is like, we want to do it this way so that he knows what he's doing is wrong and he's gonna pay for it. And the next, he's gonna realize, sooner or later, he's gonna realize that his parents were right, and obviously they're right about revealing himself to the world this soon. He's just a kid, so he doesn't have to always be out there saving kids. He has to go to school. So yeah, that's what they're trying to set up, and I get it. I'm more for it. Yeah, I'm more for it. But the execution of it, I really didn't like it. It wasn't the best. They could have done a little bit better. And as for Jonathan's side, yeah, they just need to find a way to make it more similar, and also, you make sure that he has some kind of story. I don't know whether like in season 3 right now, like at the final of season 3, and we still don't know if they're gonna try to make sure that Jonathan at the end of the series is gonna have some powers, because I really do wish that becomes the case. And I just want Jonathan to have some powers. Honestly, I wish we could do that. Because the last season we kind of saw the dark vision of Jonathan with powers. That was fine, but we want to see him in this of have some powers, which is what I wanted. The story about Koshim, it just felt it's not necessary. Could just cut that part out and just no issues with this episode. Now let's talk about the big part of this episode, Lex Luthor, and what I think about his portrayal of Lex Luthor. Honestly, right now at this moment, I think he's doing a decent job. Not great, not bad, decent. He hasn't captured that vibe. Remember when I don't know if you watch Spaghetti or not, but the first time we actually met Lex Luthor, the first episode, maybe first or second episode, the way he did his thing, I think that was the vision of Lex Luthor. I want this one to be. Obviously, Spaghetti had drawn him. It became that vision of just always crying and always screaming, always saying stupid things all the time, and he was always on battlefield. Like he's really to just find people and do his battlefield while he just watches. That's the Lex Luthor kind of way. When his people are defeated, then he comes into play. And also heavy like his suit and all that. But I think John Cryer, the first year appearance, he did a great performance. I really love that. And he this vision of Lex Luthor Spider-Man Lois, I haven't felt that yet. I mean, what he did in the prison, it is a Lex Luthor thing. Don't get me wrong, it is a Lex Luthor thing, and I really love that part. But it's not about what they did; it's about how his acting, how his performance is. Something is missing for me. I can't really say what it is exactly, but something is missing. And I hope the next episode, because the next episode is the final, and obviously Bruno just was a villain up to this point. Now Lex Luthor is gonna take off, and obviously they found Bruno and they found Bizarro Superman, so they're gonna make Doomsday. Yes, I'm saying Doomsday. We don't really know because they haven't confirmed it, but we know there's some CGI fight scenes in the final, so something's gonna happen, and I can't wait for the final. I can't really wait for the final to just come out and binge watch it. And with that being said, the last part when you especially when he Lex Luthor appeared and on Candy's farm, the performance there, the shouting, I understand. I really love that part. It makes sense why he's like angry with the Lois. It makes sense why he was drawing them, especially Lois and Superman, because he was been in prison for 14 years for a crime that he did not commit. But either way, Lex Luthor just deserved to be in prison. I mean, Lex Luthor is a horrible person. He just, well, horrible. Right now, we really don't know what he did back in the day or what he crimes he committed, but they all say Lex Luthor is a bad person. And obviously, we all know that from the comics, TV shows, movies, Lex Luthor, bad person, bad billionaire person. That's what it is. And the next episode, I don't know. I don't know, but I don't see them doing a fight like Lex Luthor versus Superman fight. Lex Luthor is suited, fighting. I don't know if they're gonna do that, but I think it looks like they're gonna have some kryptonite. Or if he does have some kryptonite, that's very good. And speaking of kryptonite, first and second season did really involve their story really involved around kryptonite. I really want this episode, not the next episode, to have nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with kryptonite whatsoever. I know kryptonite weakens, Superman, but if they're gonna have a fight against Doomsday, which we don't know it, but with someone who's like Kryptonian, I don't think they're gonna. Lex Luthor is gonna put a risk of introducing a kryptonite into the ground, because that will just knock them both out, and that's not exactly what he wants. He wants Superman to die. He wants to kill Lois, and probably if he knows who Clark is, he's gonna also try to kill the children too. So that is also something that I'm looking forward to. The next episode, really, we really don't know nothing. These are just speculation. The trailer of the next episode, I didn't see it here. I saw it before I went this episode, but I don't really know what this episode was about because I didn't. I knew Lex Luthor was gonna be in this episode, but said that I didn't know what if anything was gonna happen. Everything that happened, I didn't know what was gonna happen. So I did see the final trailer for this season, and no, there isn't really much. The final the trailer felt like it's a final, the way they're speaking, always intense and everything, but nothing like action. It's just words. And also, Superman was wait, like, why? Not like why, but like why? What's the situation? Why? How did he get into that? So, not like it's a bad thing. And first episode, I think was also always fun. Anyway, guys, if you like my reaching, make sure that you do leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. What did you think about this episode? Was it really good? What is decent or bad? For me, it was just a decent episode, a great setup to the next episode, which is the final. So I really love that part, especially at the ending of this episode, which is something that any season should do. So comment down below what you really thought about this episode. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.